Okay, this video is just, it might be short or it might be longer, but I'm going to make it more so of definitely a part two to what I had made before in regards to the poor man's, poor woman's grimoire or book of shadows. And I just literally ran into the thing that I had said before, as far as some of the things that we do to make our lives easier. We forget to actually write them down, or we don't place them in certain things. Well, that wasn't the case for me. I put certain things in mind. I did. And so the problem was the memory. When I said that it is forces that will snatch your memory, things that you have been doing forever, those forces at certain times will snatch it. And then you'll go and you'll start blaming yourself for it being gone. When in fact, when you came, traveler, into this life, there was opposition against you, just outright. You were not wanted in this space, and yet you were up for the task to travel through. You are here to travel through, not stay and get comfortable. So, my fellow travelers, I'm letting you know, do not get comfortable here. And to be uncomfortable is not what I mean. What I mean is settled, always want to leave, always want to go, always be headed out the door. Do not acclimate to the point of being okay with something not going your way, with being okay for you not to be happy every moment. That's what I mean. Do not settle. Always be on the go. And where you came from is a place that you will be happy every moment. Don't let someone take that away from you. And so that's my message for the travelers. Okay, so I had, let's say, my stomach. I sometimes have stomach issues and different things like that, right? Whether it's from anxiety, worry, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. I, in this body, in this transformation, do not have it together when it comes to like certain little minor health things. I just don't. And what I do is have a remedy. I have something. I don't care if it's a certain product that I have to use. I use it. And I use it with my intention of it working till its fullest extent. So guess what? If I did call myself a witch, an alchemist, a occultist, or whatever, I take that normal, everyday thing that someone else may be able to buy, and I put my spin on it by putting my intention of what I wanted to do before I even crack it open. That's what I do. And so, with me using my force and my power, it was taken away from me of what I have done 1,000 times. I could not remember. And the first cursed words that I'll say out of my mouth is, I forgot. No, I did not forget. My memory was taken away from me of using that thing that can actually shift my mood or shift my behavior from being down and bound when I don't feel well to being spunky and creative and outgoing. That was their purpose. The oppositional purpose is to always keep me down, not assist me to travel through and leave. Those and things that are against you don't want you to leave. They want you to be in the same sour boat as them. And that's not what a traveler does. A traveler always moves. Always. And you need to remember that. Do not forget that. It's nothing wrong with moving. It's nothing wrong with keep moving. That's what you do. You keep moving until you get to the point of being happy every moment. And remember, I keep on saying this over and over. That's where you came from. Do not accept anything less. And then I can see, okay, so I'll say the rest of the story. So it just hit me in my head, right? I just started thinking, like, okay, that's what I need. I forgot. That's when it came through my mouth. I forgot. And I'm going to be open and honest with you guys. Right now, something you may actually ignore. That when you're talking and you can't catch your thought, you better believe it's something else on you right then and right there. I never said that in the audio. When you cannot catch your thought, that is something right there and then. When you stumble or stutter, that is something right there, right then. Do not ignore all of those everyday normal things. Like I said before, they have had leg ups on us. It has been so long since we've been here that someone else can say that it's their world. That's how long it's been since we have been here. And they are the ones that have gotten comfortable in our stuff. And it's not theirs, it's ours. And now I'm going to switch it around and reverse it. It's mine. I'm living in my world. I'm living in my universe. It's mine. And something has creeped in mine and decided to tell me how my life is supposed to go and how I'm supposed to be accustomed to them. And it doesn't work like that. I didn't come from a world like that. That's not how it is where I'm from. And I'm going to say that's not how it is where you are from. So the couple of points that I want to make with only travelers is the fact of, notice when you start stuttering. Notice that. Know that that has been an ongoing attack, a subtle attack on you. Notice when you are in mid-conversation and you cannot recall or remember. Notice that is a subtle attack. Those are subtle attacks that I'm going to say we because I know that some of you might have experienced that too, have let pass. And it's only because we have forgotten who we are. It's not cliche to say that. You just did. And it's so much other information of who you are. You're this girl. You're this boy. You're this man. You're this teenager. You're this rebel. You're this troubled kid. You're this troubled adult. You're insane. You're crazy. You're confusing. This and that. Anything but who you truly are. Now, they won't tell you that stuff. They'll tell you all the rest of the things that they want you to be boggled down and believe that that's who you are, when in fact it's not true. That's not who I am. No. So don't agree to everything. Okay, so like I said, I didn't allow them to take this away from me this time. Far as me just agreeing that I forgot. No, I didn't forget. I saw what was happening. Like I said, it's different type of portals that I can enter when I feel well. It's different type of portals that you can enter when you feel well. And it's different type of portals that you may stay in when you don't feel well. So it might have looked like it was something small for me to use something that was worthy enough to put in my poor man's or poor woman's book of shadows or grimoire. But it wasn't. It's not small. It's big. It's something that can make me feel better. It's something that can express that creative spark inside of me. So of course, something would try to stop that. Oppositional forces would try to stop that. And I'm not allowing them to hide in the I forgot and me blaming myself. Not right there. I didn't forget. It was something trying to make me forget. And I'm putting it out there. And I'm making sure others put it out there too. Before you came here, you were perfect. Pause on that. Before you came here, you were perfect. And they do not want you to know that. Before I came here, I was perfect. Don't forget that today. Before you came here, you were perfect. Before I came here, I was perfect. And I'm not accepting anything less for something to make me think that I wasn't. And that is the state that I'm attempting to get back to. That perfection. But being here, it'll let it be known, or maybe say that that's an impossibility for me to get back in that state. So that's what I'm going to say, and that's going to be everybody's message for today. Just remember where you came from, and don't stop at just this planet of that's where you came from. Go above, go in the cosmos, and go above that. Go past that. You're older than you know. You're not as young. And that's when you don't get offended from someone calling you old, right? It's good to be old and ancient and an elder. You're not new to this, although the world will make you think that you are, but you're not. You're old.